Hi folks, Tony here again at Saltmarine Hyundai Dungannon. Just want to show you around this 2024 Hyundai IONIQ Premium. It is the 84 kilowatt hour battery. It's the model year 2025. As I walk around the back, you'll see there's an additional features been added to the car for this model year. I'll point it out in a second, you may have already seen it. It is a rear wiper. They've taken customer feedback on the car and they've now decided to add a wiper to the back of the car for this model year. We'll focus in on one of the wheels, then we'll show you the features inside. Alright folks, sitting inside the IONIQ 5 now, just to show the driver's display again. It is customizable in this car. It is in eco mode at the moment, and you can see the battery status is 99% and it's showing 322 miles. So say this is almost, I mean, you might as well class this as a tank of petrol. It is capable of doing, you know, similar sort of mileage is what you get in a normal ICE car. So your speedo's on the left hand side and then your range is on the right, so you can't really miss obviously the range. If you've got range anxiety, it is not possible to miss. It really isn't. Moving on to the driver's door then, you can see the mood lighting, which is again customizable. There's 64 color options within the scroll wheel for the colors inside the car. All electric windows, electrically operated mirrors, which also power fold. Moving on to the dash then, so we'll start with the top bank of buttons and we'll start from the left and move away across. So we've got our charge port. You can open up the fuel, or you say the fuel, the EV port. Obviously, you can open it from inside the car. Power lift, tailgate, and traction control. And then the bank of buttons in the bottom. The P button there is your electronic handbrake, and then your auto hold facility. Your gear selector is just behind the steering wheel, just below the wiper stalk. Twist the silver portion of the stalk forward to go forwards into drive. Twist it backwards to go into reverse to go backwards. And then you've got your P button just on the end of the shifter there for park. Automatic wipers on the right hand side. Of course, this car does have a rear wiper on it now. And then on the left hand stalk there, you can see there you've got your automatic headlights with high beam assist. You've also the paddle shifters on either side there, and there for adjusting the levels of regen. Onto the main screen then, and you can see obviously this model now has a black bezel around the two screens, and you have your integrated nav on the left hand side, your media information in the center screen, and then your EV screen to the right of that. Similar setup to the previous generation, obviously. So you've got the capacitor buttons there for your dual zone climate control, and it is just a case of tapping the symbol and obviously increasing fan speed, decreasing fan speed like so, changing directions of airs again like so. No real instructions necessary, and it is dual zone climate. Below that then you have a deep storage area just underneath there, as well as a USB port for charging and so forth. But this car does, and obviously Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is standard, but it is wireless in this car, so there's no need to tether it up. You have a wireless charging pad for your phone, so if it is compatible, set it down just right beside you and it will charge, as I say, whilst it's sitting in that station. A couple of cup holders. The console itself, if I just show you here, you can slide it backwards for a bit more space between the seats, or slide it forward obviously to have your armrest sitting handy. And then behind then you have another bank of buttons. You've got your heated seats obviously in the front, you have a heated steering wheel, you've got your parking sensor switch on and off, and then you have your camera button as well. Folks, there's a lot more in this car, way too much to show in a video. You can reserve this car for as little as £99 online, no obligation to buy. You've got 48 hours to get here. If you don't like the car, no problem, we can refund the £99 back to your account. Or if you see another vehicle on site, there's no problem, we can move the £99 across along with a larger deposit just to secure whatever vehicle you see. As always, it's a pleasure showing you around these cars at Saltmarine Hyundai Dungannon. But remember, if you're looking for a Hyundai, always ask for Tony.